Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr, bitte.
What else would you expect? It's a matter of property and life or death. Warring against the king of punk.
Such rare guests. I'm Godwin.
Peace be with you.
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell, and we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, and this is Samuel.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Satan?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stir?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. You have men and weapons.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer?
Everything in good time, Samuel.
Did you come to lend money to the Lord?
Not to lend, but to give.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry.
Henry?
You know each other.
That would be him.
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right.
I knew of someone.
My daughter knew him most.
Maybe he was my father.
And that was all for the best.
Why?
Don't make hasty judgments. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own. Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good.
Ein Bier bitte.
I almost lost all hope.
Good, but I am my man. It's a how?
And... this book do tell...
My luck. Aye.
Then...
You say
Jamais I think...
what?
But if you are, and if you...
And you would?
Which one?
How come?
I am my great there.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings?
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, but we'll be... he's a... and that for the... we... you more... if... why? Because... and...
I'll help.
I'll give... if you mean...
What if...
I
Why?
because you... there aren't...
Tell me.
certain...
Watch it.
That's... he doesn't... he'll... old... he's still only... but he'll...
And
then...
I was...
a manner... but...
And what she...
there... and that...
I'll get on.
I wish us
Success.
God bless.
God be with there.
God be
Your
no
Margaret.
to
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between I know, but they while
I'd
not o
then you
so
nothing.
nothing
It's you.
there. If you
Do you have some?
well, Harmon now.
And the
My
you were
they were not
and the
just.
all right.
I'll bring them. But what?
Nobody has to.
I'd like to...
Ha!
And you might... Well,
You want? I want to. Well, I for inter. Is that I can. Why is when I got only and but Christ, you have. You're me. You're. Oh, but maybe I can. That's Chris. You won't. I'm not happy. This is.
make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist. You don't know which end of that thing is up.
That will do. My God. Where did you learn? Father always said you were a good for nothing.
I was in a war, and you, so only I thought. Not when I. He wouldn't. Look, but not.
And
I've got maybe.
actually,
What else?
I'll talk.
All right. It
Only
old.
I leave out.
I don't know.
You can.
Greetings.
What's your God?
Not...
I.
Is that the young?
Do you?
Or...
A little misunderstanding involving Godwin. We didn't have. Well, but as long
I.
all that,
Wise word.
you know,
May God. Where?
haven't you heard? No one even imagined Divish would. God.
That's exactly why we...
So, but
Yob, does that...
only.
You've got... I need...
Of course.
You can... I have... I can...
So you-
My... If...
Maybe.
Perhaps...
Uh-huh.
He's...
He's got.
If on... May...
Okay.
I... If he... The king...
Go to Prague.
Sir Hanush.
You do?
I've got on the could.
How the...
Mother.
Out.
Lord.
God.
Oh.
So, if you...
Oh, you
forget... I don't...
cheer.
Cheer.
So...
And
then...
thank.
Enough...
Cheer.
Here...
Sir. Nora.
And I, until...
Are you?
I have, but...
Do you?
I, and in...
More so I'd say even. There's it like. I've got those.
What?
Here the you.
As agreed.
Think.
Yes.
How could
and.
Gentlemen,
Is
tell me I both this.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Yes. The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
my niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, We cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swillpot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Sargitz, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries. They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
I'd touch cat. I never. See, only well, his. I had left. You can. I don't.
To King Wenceslas.
It is going to take time to raise an army. Until then, the roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
Drunk as a.
How'd you like the risk? I'm either the king. I bet this.
Baron
Maybe it'll be a.
About the girls or the piglet.
The day scrubbing that floor.
Got me with you.
Same to you.
Good day.
Sorry.
What?
He did. Wait.
I was.
You.
Better. No.
And how?
No, I was young.
Tell me.
She's.
What?
Evening.
And
Cooper.
God.
What? It's.
Will be an army like the likes of which this country's never seen before.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a...
I've got some warm wood downstairs. They'll all...
Sorry.
From...
I've...
Do you play...
You mean...
You strip...
Oh.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose.
I'm telling you, give it a year and Sigismund will be gone.
And I'm telling you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too hopeful here.
You're talking bollocks. Once the Ob's created an army, he'll shit himself and run back to Hungary.
And why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army that crossed his path, he would never have made it all the way here.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Will be an army like the likes of which this country's never seen before.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the Lord one by
Why
one.
do I even play?
When battle breaks out, it'll be a fucking bloodbath.
You sure know how to lighten the mood. Got a different idea of what a horse is? Then we'll have to discuss it.
Of course it's a horse. Not a bad one.
May I interrupt you all?
What?
What I
Have not known.
Stop!
Fancy force for a battle.
No. Although. And.
Would you?
This is nice.
How come?
Because
Fine.
I've been perhaps.
What's...
That is Martin.
It's...
And the God be pleased.
You're...
Yes. And I.
Are you...
Only they. If it.
It's...
And the name Lucifer.
Greetings to you, friend.
Who do you mean?
No.
Oh, but I'm nothing. It's what do you? Have you ever thought about getting married?
Paulus, anyway.
Oh, bless.
Who suffer us.
Having.
Well, what are you... Well, let's have... Fuck. Play. And what?
Wait. What the... You...
Bollocks. Once Yob's raises an army, he'll shit himself and run back to Hungary.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. He wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
Take that fucker out!
Nice hit!
Fuck you! Kill him!
One step back! Stand your ground!
The one who doesn't shit himself.
Yeah! Don't spare him! Help me! He'll kill me!
Right on him!
Whoa!
Ah, he doesn't know which way to turn. Oh, you led him on nicely. No chance. Christ.
Horrible! Take that!
Show your stuff. Stop fucking! Fuck you, horse son! Do What are you holding about? Next one will be in your face. You are the boy. He won't let me go. Just bear it. I must show your stuff. Slice him up. I'll beat you. The bloody old fucker. It's a wonder you're still standing. You won't get me. That won't work on me. Nice. Right. Good. He's done for. You're done here. Right.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but... not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What happened?
Anna of Waldstein.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost.
What do you mean?
I got there in time to... Christopher tried to defend her father.
Old Grievous.
We'll have...
I tried... He won.
And
Is there any...
Definitely. We'll... Then we'll...
The king, that is.
Fuck! The city...
There are...
Maybe...
He's here.
Anyway,
Give... Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with
What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
What have you found, boy?
horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One punched up, captured, the other almost crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. As greedy as a pig. Hinegis. Well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway. Poor animal. Handsome, young, sturdy.
Well, at least it was over quick. Though, he almost took Hinek of Pink.
Damn. That dry devil is as tough as old boots. If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One punched up, captured, the other almost crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Watch. It's as greedy as a pig. Hinegis. Well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway. They didn't even spare the animals.
My Tempest lost his life too. Put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lightning.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he'll survive. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Poor animal. Handsome, young, sturdy.
Well, at least it was over quick. No, he almost...
That dry devil is tough as old boots. If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. There we are.
My Tempest lost his life too. Put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lightning.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. They didn't even spare the animals. Butchers.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lightning.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Poor animal. Sturdy.
Well, at least it was over quick.
That dry devil is tough as old boots. If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One punched up, captured, the other almost crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Watch. It's as greedy as a pig. Hinegis.
We have to take care of them. Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
The best thing we
Poor animal.
doing our work.
Handsome, young, sturdy.
Well, at least it was over quick. No, he almost took Hinek of Pink.
Damn, that dry devil is as tough as old boots. If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One captured, they're all crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Watch. It's as greedy as a pig. Hinegis. Well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Yes.
They didn't even spare the animals.
Doing our work.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lightning.
What about your horse?
We'll get married.
I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Spare the animals.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lightning.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone
knock down 3 lights. We have to take care of things like
Doing our work. What if the old lord doesn't come back? Then we'll have a young one. He's not a little boy anymore. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
we can only hope. Inegis. Well, no.
Leave it alone. Two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Dirty. Well, these people don't think. No, you almost took pinnacle. We have to take care of them. What about this?
That's right, Captain. Oops. The horse fell on me. I was there, okay?
There we are.
Then we'll have a young one.
My temper lost his life after this. It will not
he'll come back.
Or maybe I don't think any of us would like that. That's a mistake.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Owlet surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed. With self-pity. Nevertheless...
Actually, at Sigismund's council, and all...
God, we need... I'm going out. You'll be... Henry.
Well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you.
Not a little boy anymore.
why they took order in that come the others.
You did.
But we ended up lying dead outside.
But we did not.
Sam?
Just...
We talked...
Why?
It's true. Remember how I stared at your sword when... Well... The thing is... I am...
What?
Yes. His son. That is... His... Are
you sure?
When I was born, he was already long gone. Nothing. Proof, perhaps, that both your god and mine have... You know... All my life, now that I know, I will never see.
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's the...
That is how...
Nonsense. Christians and all that...
This is what we need to get. Will you come?
I'll come.
Very well.
Let's not waste...
Could be what? And
well, can we?
Could you eat or
of course.
let